Papa Squat, coming at ya. We have an album. Hey! This goes back to like September, October of last year. Tavion sent in an album for me to listen to from somebody named Dreamland. Let me just back up here. The album is called Psychotic Love. This came out in 2022. It is 8 songs and 16 minutes long, so that gives you maybe, if I am normal, about a half an hour of a video that you're going to be watching here. I usually go about twice the length of an album when I do these things. 8 tracks. Let's read a little bit about Dreamland. Nope, that's not the right direction, John. You need to actually click on the artist's name. So, not a ton of followers, monthly followers, so it must be a new creator. It's okay, I'm cool with new creators. Mostly listen to St. Louis, Minneapolis, Florissant. I don't know where that is. Van Nuys and Los Angeles. Dreamland is an artist just trying to make a name for himself in the music industry with what he would define as his own unique take on music. It's always your own unique take on music. Always. Always. Nobody else is going to sound like you. With big influences from underground artists such as Kishore, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, and Young Bruh. And there is a link tree here for Dreamland. I will make sure to include that down below. I need to not get that extra space at the start of this. But I will include a link to this down in the description for this video, so if you are interested in finding out more about Dreamland, you can do so. Oh, see, I tried to find him on YouTube, and it would not show me anything. That's okay. Spotify is good. But I'll include this, so if you want to check out more from Dreamland, here's where to go, and it'll be down in the description there. Now, let's go, as Tavion said, and listen to an album called Psychotic Love. No idea what this is going to be like. No idea at all. Dreamland, just the name of the artist, makes me think maybe slightly psychedelic. But it is called Psychotic Love, so I don't know. That could be psychedelic still. It's probably just rap. But that's got a lot of ground to cover. So let's do this. Dreamland, the album is Psychotic Love, and we're going to start off with a song called Diary. As soon as this starts playing. Might have to adjust the sound a little bit as we get ramped up here.
On the first page I said I want you. On the second page I said I need you. On the third page I said I...
Okay, right off the bat, I get RX Poppy, RXK Nephew type of feel. Sounds like he's punching in. I don't know if he actually is, but that's the style that I get from his vocals. Like, very punchy, short one-liners, one after another. And again, this is just like the first blush of his first couple of lines, but that's the feeling I get from it. I now should have the sound at the right level, so I'm just going to start over. Diary is the name of the song.
Put that shit on something. On the first page I said I want you. On the second page I said I need you. On the third page I said I love you. On the fourth page I said I hate you. The fifth page says you ain't shit. The sixth page says you a bitch. The seventh page I'm back with the click. Pulled it up and aired it out with glicks. Yesterday I was moshing in the pit. Can't believe I let you through the midst. Drugs the only thing I'll ever miss. Diamonds on my neck and my wrist. Ran off with the bag like a robbery. Freaky nigga in love with the sodomy. If I get the bag they gon' honor me. Lame nigga nobody went to the prom with me. New bitch I'm not even fond of her. Fuck this mom should've used condoms. Tripping off the acid in the Honda. Sad nigga writing in a diary. Crazy nigga they won't even hire me. Call my mama even she is tired of me. Living in the loo got me pissed. Rip to the crew you all will be missed. I cop for my boys before a bitch. Fuck the ops invested in a switch.
Really interesting key change there. And it kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. Because it seems like he's going from talking about things he's perfectly okay with to now literally switching gears, right? And like upping the tension in the song. I thought it was a really interesting effect. I don't know if that's his intention, but that's what I get from it. Is like, now this, we're going to talk about some real shit, right? And even though the stuff that came before this was absolutely, like, it seems to me like he's talking about himself as this crazy guy. He said N-word. But this crazy guy who walks around with a diary making notes and things, can't get a job because he's crazy. And now it's going to get more intense. Like, let's see what's going on.
Got me pissed. Rip to the crew, you all will be missed. I cop for my boys before a bitch. Fuck the ops, invested in a switch. Living on the edge, kinda tiring. 3 clips left, I'm still firing. Ho say she love me, I say who? Diamonds black and white, they go move. 18 years, still don't know my pops. Peeking out the door, skirt of the ops. Remember when X got shot? Remember when Pac got shot? Old head, smoking crack rocks. Perfect world, we don't need locks. Children being born by the flocks. Shouldn't we all have the same dream? MLK had the right dream. Malcolm X had a different dream. Sad song can't tell you what it means. Smoking dope, be feeling like a fiend. Just love our neighbor. Fuck material things. Fuck material things. Just love our neighbor. Fuck material things.
Interesting. Sounds like somebody who is predictably completely disillusioned with the ideas behind capitalism, that money's important, that objects, things are important, as opposed to people, experiences, your mental well-being. Like, things that you can't necessarily purchase with money. Those are the important things. And yeah, that makes sense, right? If you're brought up with nothing, you have to deal with the fact that you have nothing, and you still have to live a complete and whole life and be a complete and whole person. Really a kind of a powerful first track in a kind of understated way. I'm sure it would be very easy to listen to this and not feel like this is super significant, right? But he very much outlines probably what we're going to hear for the rest of this album. And I'm very curious about it. Like I said, this came out in 2022, October of 2022, so this must have been sent to me when it was brand new. I have no idea who it is that sent it to me. It's Tavian. Tavian could be Dreamland for all I know. But let's keep going here. Second track is a minute and 55 seconds. It's called Shattered Picture Frame. Play. Thank you. Nice beat. Kind of get a little bit of an R&B feel from it.
Shattered picture frame. 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 I still got that picture of us with our eyes closed. 3 years ago, shit, where does time go? Gotta stay observant, I be watching all my foes. I only want you, baby, I don't want these other hoes. Feel like I'm Goku going blow after blow after blow after blow. Yeah, I wish we never met. I only like the sex. I like Boba Fett. I only want the check. Got a Polaroid.
So first off, I love the pop culture references, but the best thing was when he says "feel like Boba Fett," and in the background, the vocals go "huh" or "what." This is pretty funny. See if we can catch it.
Going blow after blow after blow after blow. Yeah, I wish we never met. I only like the sex. I like Boba Fett. I only want the check. Got a Polaroid. Don't you leave me in the void. Last time we fucking spoke, I was trapping off androids. Freaky ass hoe, always sending booty pics. But you say you fucking love me. How about you suck this dick? Yeah. Hey, hold on, wait, hold on. Before I fucking go, stupid hoe, bet answer this. Do you really fucking love me, stupid ugly ass little bitch?
Oh, cool music. Yeah, I think that music is super cool. Long outro on this. Sounds like somebody you don't want to be in a relationship with. This other woman who is apparently just jerking you around. Um, I like that one. I don't know if I'd want to download it and listen to it over and over and over. I get the feeling we're gonna get a lot of super serious stuff on this album. Totally cool with that. And this is just not even a breakup song. This is like, how am I supposed to deal with being interested in someone who is clearly not sane? Like, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. Jesus, John. I mean that in a, when I interact with this person, I get a different person every time I deal with them, and so I don't get it, and so I have to ask questions like, "Are you actually interested in me, or what? Why are you jerking me around?" Because that's what this seems to sound like, right? Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that person either, so don't ask me. Don't deal with them. That's the answer. Next song is called "Cloudy Visuals," 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Loving the music in this, and just the choices. Kind of low key. Sounds like a 70s science fiction movie. In a good way.
This is a song I wrote for. Never should have said I love you first.
Okay, I absolutely love this. I have no idea where this came from in terms of his creative output, but it is very, very cool. Reminds me a lot of, like, I don't even know how to, like, some 80s alternative British music for some reason is what comes up in my head, and I don't know what groups I'm thinking of. I'm obviously not talking about like modern English or anything like that, or the Smiths. Oh, maybe the Smiths. It's a little more electronic than that, but this is very cool sounding.
About what I said, put her in the dirt. Yeah, about what I said, make that little hoe work. Yeah, about what I said, I'ma make her hurt. Yeah, never should have said that I love you first. This is a song I wrote for her. Never should have said I love you first. Simply bitch, you wrong, you're gonna hurt. Simply bitch, you wrong, you're gonna hurt. I don't fucking need no hoes, now I'm on my own now. Smoking split without the bones, man, I ain't a drone now.
I don't know if this is his voice unaltered or if it has been altered in some way, but it is really, really cool. I love the little bit of gravelly thing going on. Super nice and low. It really is a great sound. I mean, this is my favorite track so far, definitely.
Niggas trying to live for me, but I want my own crown, as you can fucking see. These days I know this is always cloudy. I'm forcing more verses out, I don't care, I'm drowsy. I said I love you multiple times, but still treated you lousy. So I can see why you don't want me, and I can see why you don't wanna talk to me. But I can never understand why the fuck I threw away the chance to be your one and only man.
Interesting track. So that's sort of the flip side of the previous track. Shattered Picture Frame was about this other person being really, really confusing, right? And Cloudy Visuals is about him not having been good to somebody that he now realizes he should have been good to, like somebody who really was pretty amazing. Really an interesting side by side on those two tracks. I think that's pretty cool. Hello, little Sajik. How are you, baby? Yes, you've been so good today, haven't you? But you can't stay up here, okay? Don't step on my keyboard, please. Thank you. Bye, Sajik. Now we're going to listen to a song called Proof. I thought that song was absolutely fantastic. If you are unclear. Cloudy Visuals, currently in the front-runner position for this album. Love it. Prove. Get in. Come on. You're so cute. Stay down. Don't jump up here. No. Don't jump up. Prove is the name of the 4th song out of 8 on this album. Let's do it.
Hey, it's Dreamland. Just wanted to let y'all know I ain't stopping this rapping shit, man. I got too much to fucking prove.
I love you so much.
I got way too much to prove and I got nothing left to lose. You see, I'm going non-stopping, I'm gonna bring my whole crew. These streets was never fucking safe, that's why we riding with these tools. I just want the fucking dub, so I ain't playing by the rules. Fuck that dumb shit, fuck all of that op shit. Y'all niggas average, chop them up like chopsticks. Why don't you drop this? Well, maybe I just don't like it. Bitch, this therapeutic. Let go of my soul and turn me to a Buddhist. You niggas will never love music because you're too busy craving all the wealth. Of course, I'm in love with the music. This shit's always been so very good for my health. I will never start rapping because now this isn't just my fucking cry for help. Even when I'm surrounded by all my friends, I still feel as if I'm all by myself. I got way too much to prove and I got nothing left to lose. You see, I'm going non-stopping, I'm gonna bring my whole crew. These streets was never fucking safe, that's why we riding with these tools. I just want the
I love how hard it is to follow the beat on this. He's doing a fine job. I'm not criticizing like his performance or the music, but to try and follow the beat and just have it be like a consistent. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's all over the place, and it's very, very cool because he knows exactly what he's doing, and this is a great song for it's a great style for what this song is about. This is somebody who has decided he is making music. He has no choice. He's going to be doing this for the rest of his life. At least that's his dedication right now. Like, that's what he's going to do. This is the only thing in his life that's important, and if that's true, he will make it. I mean, because he's got talent and he's got an absolutely awesome perspective on things. He doesn't really do this to make a ton of money. That's gonna come when it comes, but he does it because this is what he has to do. He has to live his life like this. He has to make music. It's awesome, and this is somebody who I assume is probably in his 20s, and he's realized this, and he knows what's important to me is this. So I will be making music, and I will make music and make music and make music and make music because he has to, even if 50 people listen to it on the internet. But you know what? At some point, one of those tracks is going to catch. That's the hope, right? And I think this is a really kind of a cool song. Let's keep going.
fucking dub, so I ain't playing by the rules. Fuck that dumb shit, fuck all of that op shit. Y'all niggas.
Oh, and that was the other thing. Not only has he decided, like, no, I just got to make music, he is not participating in all the bullshit that goes on. He's not going to get caught up in whatever's going on in the neighborhood, right? He's talking about, I'm sick of all this op shit. I'm sick of all the violence. I'm not going to play that game. That is not me. That's not what I'm interested in. I hope he sticks to that, because it's always great to be an outsider when you're making music and you're doing the thing that you need to do, because you are an outsider. You're somebody. You're not just running along doing what everybody else is doing day to day. You're an observer and you're a commentator on what is happening. So absolutely, I'm loving this. Actually, I would listen to tons more by Dreamland. I'm probably going to check out more by him, and I think you should do it too. This is great.
Average, choppy them up like chopsticks. Why don't you drop this? Well, maybe I just don't like it. Bitch, this therapeutic. Let go of my soul and turn me to a Buddhist. Dream, I see that rapping shit working out for you, bro. I see you trying to get it just right and shit, putting your heart and soul into it cause you love it.
Nice. Definite nod to like what's currently going on in rap.
Couldn't resist to change the flow, can never seem to keep control. I don't fuck with pussy niggas, I don't care about where y'all go. I just wanna be happy now, making sure you niggas know. Dreamland coming up, you gonna know all the shows.
So I'm very curious, two things. I'm very curious what Dreamland's mental health is like, if he's feeling okay. Because that song I could see towards the end there, he's talking about things that he might be feeling maybe a little too isolated, or he's not particularly healthy. I mean, who fucking is? And the other thing I wanted to say is this next song is called 3 Years, and this is the second time in 5 tracks that he's made an allusion to 3 years. I forget if it was in Diary or Shattered Picture Frame, but it was something about like, I can't believe 3 years has passed or something like that. So I'm wondering what of significance happened 3 years ago. Maybe we'll find out right now in this song. But it's interesting when ideas continue to come back around, and we'll see what this is about. 3 Years is the name of the track.
Daydream. I know you're going through some shit right now, man, but keep your head up, bro. You amazing, bro. You talented, bro. They want to be you, but they hating, bro. Chin up.
It's been 3 years and you're still inside my mind. I tried to forget you, but I failed 1,000 times. You not responding and the text bubble blue. Norton, fuck you, bitch, and your new dude. I'm sorry, sometimes I can't hold it in. Damn, it's been months and you're still feeling him. I hate myself more and more every day. I can't tell you where I should put all these feelings to lay. They say talking about it make you feel better. How come talking about it I don't feel better? Remember when I told you that I love you? Remember when I said I'd always hold you? Flashback, I told you that I love you first. Now my heart is...
Also, the second time he's mentioned that, I think it must have been in Cloudy Visuals, and he mentioned it twice in that song. I said I loved you first, something like that. And so maybe it was in Cloudy Visual that he mentioned 3 years ago. So sucks that you went through a really bad breakup. Like a bad breakup with somebody that clearly you liked a lot. That bites. Who knows if that person will come back around and you'll be in a good place again. All I can say is you still live your life. You're still going to move on and find somebody new and hopefully somebody better. Just to bring myself into this, I got married. I was married for 7 years. We were together for a total of 10 years. She cheated on me and left. Anybody who's followed this channel for a while knows that. She really was the person I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. Because that's just how I thought marriage should go. You work at marriage. You work at being in a committed relationship, even if it's not marriage. You don't just give up. You don't just walk away. You don't just say, screw the other person, their feelings, everything that, we've built together. You don't do that to someone because you're ruining their life. I don't care if it will eventually recover. You are being an incredibly shitty person. You are a bad person if you do that. Flat out, 100% think that's true. Just if you disagree, then in my opinion, you're wrong. And it sounds like whatever went on with this, he was deeply, deeply affected by it. And the thing is, you might not be okay with it yet. 3 years is not that long. It's really not. And talking about it does help, especially for people who process out loud. And there are people who do that. I absolutely am one of them. And it sounds like Dreamland is one of those people too. Your superpower is being able to feel things more deeply than other people And so if you don't feel better yet about that breakup, it's because you haven't processed it all yet. And it might still take, I don't know, could take quite a few more years. I have no idea. But don't stop living your life while you're dealing with this stuff, because you're going to find things get better a little bit at a time, and then you find, hey, you're in love, and it's awesome. And I mean, that's where I'm at. And it's been 7 years since she cheated on me and left. And I only in the last couple of years have been feeling good enough to actually be able to do that in a relationship, to feel like I could be in love again. And I know that's all squishy, heartfelt stuff, but it's true. People, people get angry and bitter instead of trying to learn a lesson and trying to continue to live their life. They just get stuck. And if you're stuck, just keep processing your shit, Dreamland. Just keep processing it, because you will feel better. You will. It just automatically happens. And you might still feel like shit, and I apologize for that, because it sucks. It does suck. Let's keep going. I hope something in that was useful. Just don't stop living.
So I'm feeling so much worse. I'll never forget the day we first started to talk. I'll never forget how you looked at me the other day. Sparkling eyes and a smile that could never fade. Told me I'm the reason that your day was fucking made. Sit by myself alone in the shade. I might be lonely, but at least I'm getting paid.
Hey, Dream. I just wanted to check in, man. I heard what happened, bro. Tough shit, man. Should've did that, bro. You should've just, well, I don't even know what you should've did. Shit. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like it did not end well. And, yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I think I said pretty much everything I wanted to. But keep trying. Keep trying. There you go. Keep trying. Life is cyclical. Things are going to suck. Things are going to get better. Things are going to suck. Things are going to get better. Things are going to suck. Things are going to get better. And it's going to just be like that. So, I don't know. Keep at it. It sounds to me like you're processing things the way you want to. And just remember, the stuff that you remember that's significant to you, that's important to you, seeing her turn around and smile at you someday, and the other couple other things you mentioned in there, she may not remember at all. And they're probably super important defining moments for you in your life and in your relationship with her. And other people don't absorb things the way you do. I mean, clearly, it's clear to me from what you're writing about here. So, and I'm sure there's a bunch of people listening to this who go, yes, I absolutely fucking understand all of this and how you feel about this. And it does suck. And I feel the same way. So, just know you're not alone. I don't know, I'm probably talking too much, but it's absolutely true. It is absolutely true. Let's move on. Psychotic Bitches Love Me is track 6.
Smoking on spliff, we hitting the drifts.
Okay, one thing I have noticed is the sound on this is a little inconsistent across this entire album. I keep having to like turn up the sound, and because I can see my levels on the recording are a little bit lower on some of these tracks, and it's a little bit annoying, but I'm not going to give too much of a hard time. I just want to point out that's why I'm adjusting the sound.
Smoking on spliff, we hitting the drifts. Fuck nigga got shot, all by a bitch. We shoot these shots, we will never miss.
Great whisper.
Yeah, psychotic bitches, bro. They fucking love me, bro. They all on me. Watch out, crazy hoe wanna fuck me type shit. Like psychotic bitches. They fucking looking at me, they smiling, they laughing. Okay. Psychotic bitches, man, they all in love with me. They wanna talk to me, it's true. Waking up to get money, I'm rapping, I'm stacking, I'm turning all of my racks blue. Niggas be talking that shit. Come find out we raw with the glick. Shoot a bitch boy like this. Sit back and smoke the split. Little bitch, I wanna be numb. Take a perk and I'm still not numb. Niggas talk but ain't on shit. I'm making bags, man, I'm tryna get rich. I fell in love in the day, fuck a bitch, oh wait. Hey, hold up. Gotta fuck a bitch in a day, wait. Gotta find a flow. I fell in love in a day, fuck a pussy nigga boy, hating on me, tryna get paid. You must wanna get shot, 30 bullets to the head, watch a fuck nigga get his ass laid. Feeling like a barber trying to cut a nigga up, and no, I was never talking about his fade. Niggas gonna hate me and the gang just because they see we are self-made. Sliding back in with a blade and a mask. Hey, sliding back in with a blade and a mask. Hey, cannot love these women, they are too fast. Hey, cannot love these women, they are too fast. Oh, that shit hard. That shit's hard, bro. What the fuck? Psychotic bitches, man, they all in love with me. They wanna talk to me, it's true. Waking up to get money, I'm rapping, I'm stacking, I'm turning all of my racks blue. Niggas be talking that shit. Come find out we raw with the glick. Shoot a bitch boy like this. Sit back and smoke the split. Little bitch, I wanna be numb. Take a perk and I'm still not numb. Niggas talk but ain't on shit. I'm making bags, but I'm trying to get rich.
So what that reminds me of, Psychotic Bitches Love Me, and kind of the stuff he's talking about in there, which is very much on the theme of the title of the song, is you've probably heard like people who what's the best way to talk about this that's most easily understandable? People who are predators, and I don't mean like pedophiles or whatever, although that could also be the case. But people who are predators, sexual predators, violent predators, they have the ability to sense the weakness in others, even if they're not fully conscious of it. And they will pick out the people that they think they can take advantage of in whatever way they want to, right? And if you're talking, Dreamland, about psychotic bitches loving you, it's because they are preying on you, and you need to figure out what it is in you that they are sensing that they can take advantage of and break that cycle. And I mean, maybe sometimes it's fun because you get to be with psychotic bitches, but then I bet it's not fun at all. And I'm sure a lot of people understand that, but I always, I mean, this is true for me. Whenever anything is going on and I have run into this situation before, like, why is it that these sorts of people always say this thing to me? I have to look at myself and go, okay, it must be something with me that I am causing that to happen. And it makes me feel responsible for everything in my life, but it also makes me kind of examine what the fuck is wrong with me and figure out how to improve myself. So that's why I think that I'm not saying you need to do that. I'm just saying that's why I think about it from the other perspective. Like you're saying psychotic bitches love me, and it makes me wonder, why do psychotic bitches love me? So anyway, let's move on. Loveless with Drugs is the seventh and penultimate, don't have enough excuses to use that word, track on the album. Let's do it.
When I'm sober, I feel alone, empty, without a purpose in life. But when I'm on drugs, I feel happy, I feel energetic, alive. I feel the most alive I ever felt. You know, it's like, there's just, life is simpler. No Dreamland, no Tavion. Just...
Oh, okay, so Tavion is Dreamland. So Tavion sent this to me, and that's what he's saying here. And what this tells me is It's so funny because this ties into like what he's talking about ties into so much of the stuff that I have had to look into just for myself to get through life and to try and understand how my body works and how my brain works and like the ways my reward system in my brain is fucked up that makes me ADHD, that makes me an alcoholic. It's the same thing for you and for your drug use, and I absolutely understand it, and it's pretty amazing. And it's worth digging into that and finding out, like, why is it that you feel things so deeply? Why is it that drugs make you feel so good and make your brain just go, I can take a break? And like, you're dealing with a lot of stuff that is not your fault but is your responsibility, and it's all shit that I had to figure out, and I didn't know I had to figure it out until I was in my 40s. So you're way ahead of the game. Loving this, but just so good. I'm loving this whole album because you are not holding back, dude, and it is fantastic.
Living. I just want the bitches and the women. I just want the fame, want the attention. I just want the bitches and the women. I just want the fame and the attention. Looking for your hoe, she in my mansions. Pretty bitch, she wanna have my children. I'ma get my cash and buy a mansion. Nigga hella broke, can't get no pension. I just want the money, nigga, I don't want the bitches. I just want the drugs, nigga, ain't fucking with no snitches. My bitch hella snug, nigga, she rockin' the fishnets. Hoes on my phone, I'm going through them like some widgets. How is your girl loyal if she begging for my digits? Drugs got me paranoid, fuck around, I might end this. Loveless with drugs, loveless with drugs, loveless with drugs, loveless with drugs. I am a demon in disguise. I take two before I leave to simply clear my mind. Yeah, smoking Joe, that's one of a kind. If you are not minding, I am wasting my time. Smoking Joe out the window. Wait, nah. We're smoking Joe out the window. I just feel like it's better.
I love like the various different stages of stoned or out of his gourd on something, right? Like whether it's drugs or pot or alcohol or pot or something else. Yeah, oh, God, I'm loving this guy's stuff. Like, you are unflinchingly looking at how you deal with life, and it's very cool.
Smoking Joe out the window. So yeah, that's the whole song. I call it Loveless, but with drugs.
It's good. Yeah, your reward center's messed up in your brain. And I also love the fact that, and maybe I'm reading into this, you say all I want is the bitches and the sex or whatever, and then you go, no, all I want is the money and the fame, and then I think you even had something else in there. And like, even you don't know exactly what you want out of it. You just want something better, right? You're like, when I get there, I'll know it and I'll feel better. And the fucked up thing is you won't. Your brain is still going to be your brain. Your reward system is still going to be your reward system. So you need to, I don't know, concentrate on the process. You need to find the things that you love doing and keep doing them. And I think what you love doing is music. So keep doing your music. I think it's what makes you happy, right? That's a question. I think that's it. But that's what you need to figure out. You need to find the thing that you feel content with, not even happy, that you enjoy doing. You enjoy that process. You enjoy being a part of that whole experience, because that is where you are happiest, even if you don't feel it like flowers and sunshine and birds flying around and the shit everybody shows you in the movies of what happiness looks like. You may just not get to have that. much like I don't get to have that. I have other things that make me content and make me happy, but not in the happy way that we're sold. It just I just don't feel that. And I think that's part of what's fucked up in my brain. And maybe it's not fucked up. Maybe that's what everybody feels, and they just oversell it. And I look at it and go, that's not how I feel. I don't know. But I think that's what's going on here. You will not be happy with the things that you think you want because you don't have them right now. Because once you have them, you probably also won't be happy. If that makes any sense. Because your brain just isn't going to let you. I think that's what I have experienced. Like, I had a house, I had a really good paying job, I had stability. I still wasn't happy because I didn't feel like it was going to last. I didn't feel like it was good enough. I didn't feel like my relationship was good enough. I didn't feel like I could do the things that I wanted to do. It was always like, okay, there's got to be one more thing. There's got to be one more thing. Like, I got to do this. No, it just didn't work out. And then my wife cheated and left, and everything fell apart, and I became alcoholic, and I lost a bunch of money because I had to live off of it because I was unemployed. And guess I was still incredibly unhappy. Like, I was even more unhappy. But now that I'm building my way back to it, I'm like, oh yeah, I wasn't really all that happy before. I would do things that would make me content. I would do things that made me feel good. And that's what I concentrate on, is I do the things that I enjoy doing. And I happen to enjoy, like, my girlfriend, her daughter, and the relationship that we're building there. The baby we're going to have, I don't enjoy my day-to-day job because it's boring. It doesn't provide me enough of a challenge, but I need to do it to make money to pay my rent and get everything like that. I get no enjoyment out of that, but I have to do it. And then I make these videos, and I fucking love it. And that's why I do this every single fucking day, minus a couple. Because I enjoy doing this. And giving my honest reactions to things. I am talking more in this album reaction about myself and about the things that I think than I think I have ever in any of these. So your music 100% is onto something. You are 100% onto something, and I really hope you keep making your fucking music, because I think it's the only place you're going to be happy. I think it's the only time you're going to be happy, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you embrace it. That's what I mean. I hope you embrace it. And I hope you just keep making fucking music, and I will continue to react to it. Just send me your shit, dude. I will absolutely 100%, because this is a remarkable piece of work. Love it. Let's go on to the last song here. Last song is called For the Love. Before we get to it, I do want to say, commercial break. If you go down here, not into this little bottle in the background, but down to the description below, you can find my information on how to send me tracks to listen to if you are an artist. It's just papasquatjon@gmail.com. I am happy to do it. It might take me a while to get to, but I will put it on the list. If you are someone else who did not make the music and you want to send me some money and a suggestion for a song, my CashApp and PayPal are down below. And that's how I weed out the people who just want to put things in comments to have me react to it. You have to actually send me money and spend a couple minutes doing it. And then my Patreon is also down there. If you would like to join my Patreon, I've got 50, 60 patrons at this point, which is fantastic and amazing, and I don't thank them enough. So if you want to go down there and join Patreon, $2 a month is all I ask for. Hopefully I provide provide $2 worth of entertainment in my month. In a month, I can't talk. But that's it. I would appreciate anything you can do. Like, subscribe, and share. We're approaching 35,000 subscribers on the channel. We're at 33,416, so 1,500-ish people away, almost 1,600 people away from 35,000, the next milestone. And that's enough for now. So let's get into the last song from Dreamland. This is For the Love.
Hey, hey,
Love it?
hey,
Oh.
for the love, for the love, for the love.
Oh, yeah.
Did it all for the love. That's just my weakness. Don't ask me questions. Stay out my business. I feel blessed when I write like I'm Jesus. And I've been praying for the day. Ignore I make the.
Oh my god, I just want to listen to that music in the background, but he's rapping over the top of it, and it's really great. It's like old, I don't know, I guess I would probably say like big band era music, Glenn Miller orchestra sort of thing. I think that's a horn with a cap on the front. I forget what that's called, a baffle or some kind of a mute thing. Very, very, very cool. Absolutely loving the sound of it, and I have not heard that used much at all, if at all, in any rap, so this is cool. I'm starting it over.
Hey, 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 for the love, for the love, for the love. Did it all for the love. That's just my weakness. Don't ask me questions. Stay out my business. I feel blessed when I write like I'm Jesus. And I've been praying for the day. Ignore I'm atheist. And my Glock like to flirt. It might give you a kiss. How come seeing a nigga happy makes another piss? I just lost myself. I guess I'm dying now. And even when I'm gone, I don't wanna see no fucking pouch. She said she love me, but she just want the clout. Evil bitch with no drip. I call that a drought. Praying on my downfall, what is that about? Another band for the stack. Don't mind if I count. For the love, hey. I did it all for the love.
Oh, great. Great. God, that sounds so amazing. I want you to make more stuff with that style of music in the background. Holy shit, is that cool. God damn, dude. Yes, I am. You see, and you've got a ton of new stuff here in 2023. You have got to send me more stuff to listen to. You have got to send me more stuff to listen to. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Stick with it. Keep making this shit. Love it. I really am super impressed. Fantastic. That's it. Go listen to this. I hope you get a bunch more listeners. This is incredible stuff. Incredible. Send me more, please. I'm serious. Send me more stuff, dude. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Excellent. I'll include links down below to Dreamland's Spotify page. His link tree. I'll put the link tree in there. And, fuck yes. I'm going to go follow you on Instagram and TikTok right now. 100%. Love it. Thanks very much. Have a good night. Bye.